welcome to Baltimore. And tonight it's going to be the New York Yankees at Baltimore. And this is a very good rivalry. Orlando Hernandez against Scott Erickson. It should be pretty good. A lot of good games today. And we're going to go. There you see. I want everybody to take a look. I really think Montreal and Toronto will be big. The Pirates trying to get back on track. You don't want to get swept. They lost 7-1, but you just never know. You never know. So right now it's going to be New York and Baltimore. And here we go. New York and Baltimore should be good. As the New York Yankees 1-0, they won, I believe, 10-7 yesterday. It was a high-scoring game, and now it might be good. So here we go. We're going to be ready to go. We're going to be underway. Baltimore 1997. They have them at Memorial Stadium. Shouldn't be Memorial Stadium. That'll be on the ground. No, it is there. It's going to be Camden Yards. It'll be 1 out. Here's Derek Jeter now. 1 for 5 yesterday. He has 2 RBI. Yesterday he had a lot. That'll be on the ground. It'll be short over to first, 2 outs. Just one thing, the speed. Oh, you know what? We're going to disable the zoom. I don't like the zoom. Anyway, Bernie Williams will be in. Williams, that'll be on the ground. We'll go to first. They get him 3 outs. So an early inning, an early good first inning for Baltimore. Defensively, it's 0-0. So here's Alomar, Leadsman, and Palmeiro. Leadsman and Palmeiro. Here's Hernandez against Alomar, and that'll be foul and caught 1 out. Here's Leadsman. Aaron Leadsman, the shortstop. High and again, same place. 2 outs. It's like a cricket player. Positioning very well. Here's Rafael Palmeiro hitting third, and that'll be high to left field. They're all going to left, and that'll be caught 3 outs. Well, let's put it this way. 0-0, a difference from yesterday. We go to the second inning, Shane Spencer. Spencer, Martinez, and Knobloch. One of the best rivalries in all of this league. The 98 Yankees and the 97 Orioles. And that's going to be running. He's going to be a track star on this one. It goes to center field. They're going to go to third. He'll stop at second. And Shane Spencer will start off there with a double. Here's Tino Martinez, first base. That's going to be right there. Will they go to second? They do, and they get the double play. Wow, there's nothing you can do about that one. Nothing you can do. 2 outs, and they get it down, and Chuck Knobloch, second base. And on the ground, this will be short. Over to first, and they get the out. Wow, New York got a hit, but then they were doubled up at second. It's 0-0. You know, when you look at this game, I think the biggest thing, you know, Davis, Surhoff, and Hoyles. Here's Eric Davis. There's Davis to center field. This one is back, it's going, and it is gone. Eric Davis, a home run. Eric Davis, I believe it was a Cincinnati Red. There are doppelgangers, but remember they're different stages of their career. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Now remember, there are tiebreaker games for number 1, and there's tiebreaker games for getting into the playoffs. So here's B.J. Surhoff, left field. Struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. And here's Chris Hoyles, 0 for 5. On the ground, it'll be caught. They go to first, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, Harold Baines, 0 for 5. That'll be on the ground, an easy second to first, 3 outs. We go to the third inning, it's 1-0 Baltimore. You know, I'm looking at this. Baltimore's up 1-0. They lost yesterday. They would like to at least go 2-2 against the Yankees. They want to go 3-1. Here's Paul O'Neill, left field. And Paul O'Neill in a base hit. You know, Baltimore felt a little bit lucky that they were going to get this game at home. And here's Scott Brocious, third base. He had 3 RBIs yesterday. That'll be on the ground. There's 4, 6, and 3. And they got a double play the second straight inning. They got a double play, and that'll be 2 outs. And Joe Girardi. Erickson only with 26 pitches. That'll be to left field. A liner and a catch. So I'll tell you what, right now, it's Baltimore hanging on 1-0. Atlanta leading 5-3. There's a lot of games going on right now, but you got Hammonds, Ripken, and Alomar. Hammonds, and that'll be opposite field and a base hit for Baltimore here as they get 1 on with nobody out. Cal Ripken Jr. having one heck of a game. He's hitting 800. And Hernandez against Cal. They're going to go to second. They throw, and he's going to be safe. So that is big. Oh, that's a substitution thing. I don't want to do that. So Cal Ripken, with nobody out, they're going to go. They'll pick it up. They'll throw to first, but they'll get the runner to third, Hammonds. And now with 1 out, bottom of the third inning, Roberto Alomar. Second base, Orlando Hernandez, 29 pitches. Alomar did not do well there. And that's going to be the out, 2 outs. Oh, that was not what they wanted. This is probably the best series. Here it's Leedsma. The shortstop, it's the first of the year. Struck him out, and that'll end it. It's still 1-0. We go to the 4th inning. One of the things, Homer Bush will be up. The out-of-town scoreboard. The Dodgers beating the Pirates. That's 11-1 in 2 days. Atlanta over Milwaukee. St. Louis and Florida tied. Oakland 1-0 over New York. Final scores. Philadelphia crushes San Diego. They won last time, I think 9-8. Chicago over the Giants. Colorado over Cleveland. Bruce Ruffin with the win. Boston 10-3 over Kansas City. They're both 1-1. Cincinnati 3-1 over Texas. They're both 1-1. And Toronto beats Montreal 3-1. So they're 1-1. A lot of 1-1 teams right now. So Bush, Jeter, and Williams. Here's Homer Bush. That'll be on the ground, picked up, and they'll throw to first to get the out. So Erickson looking good here, 1 out, and Derek Jeter, the shortstop. So Jeter, that'll be on the ground, they'll pick it up, they're going to throw to first, and Jeter's safe. So let's see if this really does anything here. They've had 2 double plays in a row. Bernie Williams struck him out. They're going to throw to second, and he's safe, 2 outs. Gene Spencer, left field, 1 for 1, and he strikes him out, 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The score: Baltimore 1, New York 0. Bottom of the 4th inning, Palmeiro, Davis, and Surhoff. Rafael Palmeiro's 0 for 1. Palmeiro, and it's a base hit. Rafael Palmeiro will get to first here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Remember, it was 10-8 yesterday. As we look at Camden Yards, Eric Davis had the solo shot home run. He's a heck of a day so far. And they throw to first, and he's safe. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. 1 out, and B.J. Surhoff. So Surhoff, Hoyles, and Baines in a drought, a desert here. And they're going to go to second to steal, and he's going to be safe. So another stolen base. Here's Surhoff. That'll be on the ground. Second to first, 2 outs. 2 outs, and Hoyles. Chris Hoyles, the catcher. Hit him. Go to the base. 2 outs. Baines to left field, but it'll be a line drive and an out. We go to the 5th to score: Baltimore 1, New York 0. So in the 5th, here's Tino Martinez now first base. As top of the 5th inning, New York would like to at least get a split by getting another win. That'll be a little looper, and caught 1 out. Roberto Alomar with the catch. And 1 out. That's Alomar, yeah. Chuck Knobloch, second base, still hasn't had a hit all year. He's 0 for 4 in the year, 0 for 1 today. High pop fly, and running in to get it, they get it, 2 outs. New York won 10-8 yesterday. A lot of teams getting evened up. Now here's Paul O'Neill, 1 for 1. And that'll go base hit. So Paul O'Neill will get the base hit, and he'll go to first base. Here in the top of the 5th. 1-0 Baltimore. Scott Brocious, third base, 0 for 1. High pop fly, and underneath, that'll be Alomar getting this 2 outs, 3 outs. 1-0, we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Count Roxy Buboxy just walked by. Here's Hammonds, Ripken, and Alomar. Hammonds in the bottom of the 5th, 1-0. Hammonds, it'll be high to center field. And underneath is Ed O'Neill. It is Bernie Williams. It'll be 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Baltimore leading New York. And Cal Ripken Jr. 4 of 5. High pop fly. And that'll be a catch, 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th, Roberto Alomar, 167. He has 2 RBI on the year and struck him out. We go to the 6th inning now. It's Baltimore 1, New York 0. Quickly, we take a look. Giles Theobald. Good. Roy Ball. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Giles, this is the way you do it. I hope you're still listening. I hope you're still listening. This is the way you do it. You, on the screen, you open up Workshop. Let me know if you're still listening. You open up Workshop. And then what you do is you download the uniforms and the ballparks, okay? Uniforms and the ballparks. Then you stop the game and restart the game, okay? So you stop the game and restart the game. I'm going to give you a demo after this game is over. I'll give you a demo when the game is over. And when you restart the game, you open up Workshop again and you install it. So you downloaded it. There's a button that says install. So you install it. You highlight it and install it. Then you go out and then you start it again. Oh, there's my cat Pichu. And then what you do is after you install it again, you start a new game. The ballparks will load automatically. The uniforms you got to manually put in if it is a custom game. So I hope that helps. After this game is over, I'll show you how to do it. I will. So here's Girardi. High center field. And underneath, that'll be a catch, one out. It's Hammonds. New York, I mean, here's Homer Bush now. What a great name for somebody without a home run. Everybody in New York's lineup has a hit. That's going to be high pop fly again. Middle center field. Hammonds will get it. 2 outs. No. Martinez and Knobloch still need hits. Scott Erickson. Derek Jeter. High, and that's going to be out number 3. New York's not getting them on. They aren't doing it, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning, Leadsma, Palmeiro, and Davis. Here's Leadsma. High and underneath. 1 out. Again, center field, Bernie Williams. Here's Palmeiro, then Davis. And that'll be to left and a base hit. Rafael Palmeiro, so they get on. Now both teams have been susceptible to double plays. Palmeiro on first. Here's Eric Davis. He has the game's only run, a home run in the 2nd inning. It'll be on the ground. 1-5. That's 1-4. And that'll be an out, 2 outs. Oh, they got the lead runner, Gutsy. Really it is. B.J. Surhoff, left field. Well, they go into second, they throw, and they're getting all day. They're throwing the whole day. They're stealing bases on them. You got to be a little careful here. Surhoff, Davis is on second. And he got under high pop fly. I think that Knobloch will catch it, and he does. We go to the top of the 7th inning. The score: Baltimore 1, New York 0. Williams, Spencer, and Martinez. Bernie Williams 0 for 2. High pop fly. Roberto Alomar with the catch, 1 out. 1 out, and here's Shane Spencer. 1 for 2 today. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Scott Erickson is still in the game. Erickson with 80 pitches. He's hoping to go all the way. He really is. And here's Tino Martinez. Little looper, and what a line drive. Well, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning and enjoy the 7th inning stretch. I mean, the Pirates are getting crushed. They absolutely are getting killed. 2 games, I don't know if it's panic time. There are just series every team, as Chris Hoyles, the catcher, will have a series where they just get crushed. Struck him out, 1 out. Right now, the Pirates, I mean, they got beat 4-0. They got beat 7-1. Harold Baines, 0 for 2. A win is a win, though. A loss is a loss. Baines to right. This might make it 2-0, and it's caught, though. 2 outs. And Jeffrey Hammonds in center field. Struck him out, and that's going to be 3 outs. We go to the 8th inning. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Eric Davis with the home run. Oh, Giles, please, I will be on after this game is over, and I'm going to show you how to download it, even before I go into the final scores. Knobloch, O'Neill, and Brocious. Erickson still in. That'll be on the ground. Short, all the way over, 1 out. Leads by to Palmero. They're going to get Knobloch out, 1 out. Here's Paul O'Neill. Right field. So Erickson getting a little tired. Struck him out, 2 outs. Here in the top of the 8th inning with 2 outs. And now Darryl Strawberry, the pinch hitter. Darryl Strawberry, first at-bat of the year. And here's Erickson. Low to left and right to line drive. They get him. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Baltimore 1, New York 0. Bottom of the 8th inning, 1-0 Baltimore. And here's Cal Ripken. Ripken, Alomar, and Leedswell, they're looking for something here. Hernandez is still in the game. Oh, and Ripken will walk to first. I believe that's the first walk of the day for either pitcher. Roberto Alomar now. Little looper, and what'll happen here? It'll be caught. Weird sort of play. 1 out, bottom of the 8th, Leedsma. 0 for 3 today. On the ground, they pick it up. They throw to second, and what did they get? They got him at second. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning, Palmero. 2 for 3. They hit him. They hit him. So it'll be 2 on. Bottom of the 8th inning. 2 outs, Eric Davis. What are they going to do? They got Surhoff next. They might walk Davis. He has the only run of the day. Struck him out. And New York's going to have 3 more outs. We go to the top of the 9th, 1-0 Baltimore. Girardi, Bush, and Jeter. Here's Joe Girardi, 0 for 2. Arthur Rhodes is in for the save. They are. Arthur Rhodes is in. And right now he's going for a save opportunity. Joe Girardi. And that'll be on the ground. Alomar to Palmero. 1 out. 2 more outs in Baltimore. They don't like the Yankees. Any win would be huge. Homer Bush. Struck him out, and they're an out away. Here in the top of the 9th inning, they're an out away, and Arthur Rhodes. And here's Derek Jeter. They're an out away from going 1-1 against the Yankees. Rhodes against Jeter. Here it is. It'll be on the ground, picked up, thrown to Palmero, and they get it, and it's over. Eric Davis. Look at this, Eric Davis. What a big shot in the 2nd inning. That is a 1-0 win on an Eric Davis home run. is right now the Baltimore Orioles go, and that was what they needed. It was a lot, 10-8 yesterday, New York, and 1-0 Baltimore now. Quickly, the scores, Erickson and Hernandez, a good pitcher's duel. Erickson won MVP, and nobody, well, Palmeiro got 2 hits. It was Palmeiro and Paul O'Neill for New York were the only people with double digits in hits. There were only 8 all day combined, 4 for each team. Erickson threw 75 pitches. He struck 4 out. Really, there was 1 walk, Cal Ripken Jr. That was the only walk in the game. There was 2 double plays in the game. It seemed like there were more, but there weren't. So Shane Spencer was left in scoring position with 2 outs. So it happens, and when you take a look, a quick game, really it is. Your final 1-0. So what we're going to do is, before we do anything, we're going to go, I'm going to show, here we're going to save, and we're going to go to the start screen, and this is the biggest thing. I'm going to show Giles, I'm going to show him how to do this. So Giles, I hope you're still listening. Let me know if you're still listening. You're going to see this screen. See this screen? On the very bottom left is Workshop Central. You're going to go in there. Now, I have 5 in there, and this is, first of all, you're going to open the Workshop, and you're not going to see it here, but you're going to go to the screen in Steam. And then all of a sudden, after you subscribe, it takes a little bit. So when you subscribe, it's going to put it up there, subscribed. It takes like 10 minutes. I have no idea why. Hold on. Now the item is downloaded, and you have to click the first gray button to install it. So if you want the stadium, it's this one. You click the first one. It is highlighted there. Click to install or reinstall it. All right. The uniform mod, same thing. The embroidered logos, the ballparks around the world, and all that. So you want to do that. Historical stadium mod. All right. Then you hit close. So then you would go close and you would start a new game. So that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Very quickly, let's take a look at all of the scores for the day. The box scores. Toronto 3-1. 2-run single by Joe Carter. That was very big. Carter was 2 for 4. Juan Guzman got the win. Dwayne Ward got the save. Both teams are 1-1. Well, the Red Sox blew away the Royals. They led 7-0 and won 10-3. Taking a look, every Royal has a hit. Same with Boston. Yeah, that's just one of those. 5 hits for Garcia-Pera. And Nomar 5 for 5, 2 RBIs. So that's going to be the second game. The Reds and the Rangers. The Reds go 1-1, 2 in the top of the 9th inning. That Eric Davis and Doran. So Eric is looking very good in what he does. And there you see Cincinnati and Texas. Ken Hill, the starting pitcher. A lot of starting pitchers getting MVPs. How about the Rockies beating the Indians? It was 1-0 top of the 7th. The 2-run single was big. The bases loaded, well, that was big, and that started going there. Colorado, they have a young team in that they were pretty good. They were pretty good, and you have a lot of their Ellis Burks and solid there. Box score. So here we go. Chicago's 2-0. 10-4 over the Giants. Chicago's a good team. They're looking good in this series. A lot of home runs. 5 home runs in 2 games. Barry Bonds got a home run, the left fielder. Gary Gaetti with the player of the game. 3 for 4, 2 RBI. And that's big. Taking a look. Philadelphia 8-0 solid over San Diego. They're 2-0. Philadelphia not bad at all. Green, Foster, Ashby, Myers, and Hitchcock. Tommy Green, the player of the game. He was a pitcher. The Pirates are having trouble. They're 0-2. So the Pirates, wow, a lot of the players not doing well. And right now, Los Angeles, a lot of the players doing well. Zane Smith with the loss. The Braves and Milwaukee. The Braves, 2 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mark Devereaux, huge. Milwaukee 0-2. You can see the last game that they were in. I have to take a look. John Smoltz. There's Jeff Blauser at 259. They're in the game. The Cardinals and the Mets. The Marlins. Cardinals and the Marlins. The Cardinals are they're having trouble, but the Marlins are good. They're going to be solid this year. They might be the best team of the 1990s. And Alex Fernandez with the win. Rob Nen with the save. I don't know. It's early. Oakland beat the Mets 3-1. They're 2-0. The Oakland A's. The A's only have 1 home run in 2 games by Jose Canseco. And Rogers loses. Kenny Rogers is on Texas as well. We already did the Yankees. We had that game. Detroit wins against Minnesota. Detroit is 1-1. Minnesota, I'm trying to see. It was just a solid victory, and they just piled on late. So Jack Morris got crushed. Cecil Fielder had 3 doubles in the game. Fielder was 4 for 5 with 5 RBI. And Cecil Fielder had a home run. Houston, they get a 9-2 win. A lot of blowouts today. A solid game, only Barry didn't get a hit. I mean, look at Jeff Bagwell. always look at attendance. Bagwell, 3 for 3 with a walk, and he had an RBI. Solid there as they beat the Angels 9-2. And the Mariners 9-8 in a crazy game. When you look at it, it was 5-1, 7-1, 7-5, 7-6, 8-6, 8-7, 8-8, 9-8. Jay Buhner with a home run. And wow, I mean, so Seattle right there. Alex Rodriguez, the player of the game. 3 for 3, 2 RBI. The first player of the game, Cecil Fielder, 4 for 5. A double, a home run, and 5 RBI. Tim Raines, 2 for 2, a home run, 3 RBI. Alex Rodriguez, 3 for 3, a double, a home run, a single, 2 RBIs. When you take a look at the league home, five hits. Actually, let's go news. Garciaparra, 5 for 5. Right there, that is big. Before Kansas City shut out Boston, but they lost. Randy, that was their first thing yesterday. There in the power ratings at the very beginning, Atlanta. I mean, it's early. What are you going to do? The Pirates, I think the Dodgers should be up there. They're 4th. I mean, the 90's, they're all over the place. And the New York Yankees are 20th. Really? The league newspaper, there you see. You can always read all of those. Rick Honeycutt is the oldest player. And Ozzie Smith also as well. So the stats, I'm just going to go here. If you want to see all of them, you can easily do it. 2 errors for Sean Barry. And you're going to have a lot of times a lot of people that are just good at what they do. So the standings, there you see the 2-0 teams. I mean, you play every game you play 1 4-game series against every team, and the top 6 move on. So you see right now the White Sox, I mean, it's early, you never know. The Pirates are at the bottom, and LA is at the top. Taking a look at the next one. Maybe, I don't know, Colorado and Cleveland. Milwaukee and Atlanta. The first game was a 4-2 game. So it's been kind of close. Oakland and New York trying to fight for it. Cincinnati and Texas has been a very good series. Detroit, Minnesota, Boston, Kansas City, the Pirates and Dodgers, and the Phillies and the Padres. I don't know. I might go maybe Cincinnati, Texas. That might be good. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.